Hey everybody, this is Mike. So this is every local AI term explained in 3 minutes. So local AI sounds more complicated than this. In 3 minutes, here are the 6 terms that decide what your machine can run and like how fast it runs and where it's going to fall apart. So first up is VRAM. So VRAM is the GPU's like fast workbench. So the model, the image of the video frame, and temporary memory all need room, like where they fit. Local AI feels smooth, and 60 gigabytes is the line where serious local workflows become possible. You can run useful models, but you still need to choose the size and the resolution of the settings like really carefully. If you're doing local AI, VRAM or virtual RAM usually matters more than like speed of your processor or your GPU. Like a faster GPU with little memory will actually be worse than a slower card that like just fits the job. Um, so yeah, 16 bits and then the buying rules. So yeah, just make sure like choose your model first and then choose your card. Then you can change the resolution, increase the how long your prompt is, things like that. So next up is quantization. So quantization is going to shrink the model by storing numbers with less precision, and it's like taking a big studio file and like just working on a smaller copy. So the trade-off is like really simple. Smaller models. If you like do a smaller quantization, you can definitely use a bigger model. But if you compress it so much, then the answers are going to be worse, the images are going to be worse, and the details will be like less reliable. So like the good rule of thumb is start with Q4, quantization 4, if you've got low memory, and then move to or quantization 5 or quantization 6 if you need better quality. Don't use full precision unless you have like a really crazy machine. It won't work. Context. So like context is the model's working window. So it's like a box that you hold your prompt, your documents, your chat history, and stuff like that. If you have long context, obviously it's like super useful because you can keep more relevant data inside of the chat, but it costs memory and then it makes it slower too. So every extra token you have is another thing the model has to keep track of, and generally, like the longer you go into chat, the worse it's going to get. So clean context beats a big context. Just give the model the important material, remove all the old clutter, and you can do a lot more with the same hardware. Just basically like try to get everything in the chat at the same time, like all at once, and then work from it. Try not to have like long conversations with the box. Keep extras. Tokens per second is a metric that a lot of YouTubers use. It's useful. So it's the visible typing speed. More tokens per second means that the answer appears faster on screen, which is like not as important if you're just like loading something or generating something and then like walking away from it for the rest of the day. You won't really care about tokens per second. This is just for inference. Inference is like you literally talking to the model. So there's 2 speeds. First, the model reading your prompt and then writing the answer to the prompt. So long prompts can feel slow before the first word appears. Yep, there you go. Long prompts can feel slow before the first word appears. And the speed number changes with model size, your quantization, your context length, which we talked about, your GPU, your graphics processing unit, your CPU, your central processing unit, and your offload settings, like offloading from your GPU to your RAM. RAM is your random access memory, that really expensive stuff. So measure your own stack and then tune it. Yeah. Offload layers. So offload layers means splitting a model between the GPU and system RAM. The more layers on a GPU, the faster the model actually feels. So offloading is the reason a machine can run models larger than its VRAM. VRAM again is the RAM that's in the GPU. So what you pay for it is the latency. Like it might be a little bit slower because RAM is a lot slower than GPU RAM. So it's kind of like a ceiling. You just if you got the money, you raise your GPU layers first, and then yeah, I guess like push what you can onto the GPU, and then when it becomes unstable, then like go down and then start offloading stuff to the regular RAM. KV cache, we're almost done, is a short-term memory for attention, and it stores signals from earlier tokens so the model can continue without recalculating everything. As the conversation grows, kind of like we were talking about context, the KV cache grows too. That's why long chat can slow down even with the same model. So clean removal, just like we were talking about with the context, for heavy work, start clean. For clear the old context, use quantization when available, and save memory for the task in front of you. That's it. This is the whole local AI map. Obviously, I was pretty nervous, like starting off, and I think I'm still pretty nervous. So, I'm gonna try to do more of these. If you want something, you want me to do this again, I can do it with like higher quality. Or if you've got a specific use case that you want me to explore when it comes to local AI, let me know. And talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye. Oh, also, this is not 3 minutes. It was like almost 6 minutes. Sorry about that.